that came from.
Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more Baldur's Gate, and I think today we head to Moonrise, so we can get there pretty easily from the town. Let's get our bearings. Let's go ahead and we'll head up this way and just take the main road. Did we not? We haven't grabbed that waypoint yet. Okay. We should have done that while we were here before, but that is fine. The entrance is just right there. And there's our waypoint.
Moonrise Towers at last. Make no mistake, I will have answers about these gaping tadpoles.
Easy, Laser. We need answers.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news?
I might ask the same. Why is one of our rank on guard duty?
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel? Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
In her name.
Praise the absolute.
Okay, so there are tons of things to do around here. We'll get through some of the interactions.
No doubt. This is the place.
First.
This is where we'll discover the secret of the
The disciple will
absolute.
want to see through the main doors.
Okay, there's a couple vendors over there. We'll visit them in a little bit. Ooh, Minthara.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
We don't have good wisdom. Maybe we should just stay silent and watch.
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little.
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zarel. Be creative.
Let's see. Don't kill her. She's a loyal servant of the Absolute. I think we want to go with one of these two to try and keep her alive. Let's go with this one. Well, let's see how this goes.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room, and his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, true soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another.
Strange that Ketheric knows the Dark Urge. I'm curious. I'm curious what the answer would be.
Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to speak of Minthara, not you.
She's a valuable soldier. She serves the Absolute faithfully. Sure.
A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Okay. I think that'll be fine.
Bye-bye,
I was just
princess.
worried that Ketheric might, like, strike her
Kill the
down right in
goblins,
that
too.
room.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
Didn't you hear us say that she shot him through the eye?
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Contain your excitement, Dark Urge.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Well, ooh, all of this is like pretty vicious. Beg, choke, die.
Please! Help me!
Interesting.
Let's go see Zarel. And mind you don't slip in the goblin guts.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Whoever he is, he stands in your way.
Nothing sickens than a man who is unkillable. But to a veteran deviant such as yourself, it is but a matter of time.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Disciple to
General
Zarel.
Hall's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zarel?
Everyone.
It's strange. This is a scene that should be on the second floor, but apparently she's bugged out and just hanging out downstairs.
The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
And a waste of my time. I didn't come here to clean up other people's mistakes.
Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Fighter wisdom. Okay, we get advantage if we go with the fighter option. Bring to your mind your years of rigorous combat training. Show her the depths of your dedication. Oh, a 21? Oh, I don't know if we can do this. Oh.
You feel her mind tremble with surprise. She wasn't expecting to see that, but she likes it.
Such single-minded focus. Perfect to be guided by the Absolute's loving hand. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Everything? What exactly do you want?
To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence. In a word, freedom.
That's a little abstract. Show me something real.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What if Balthazar's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
And what exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Okay, failed some insight. You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Okay. It's very strange we're stuck down here, but I guess we'll go ahead and head upstairs. And we will be snooping around. Oh. So this is where that conversation should have happened, because there's the dead ogre. Any of these letters important? Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Okay. Eye is kind of annoying. I was hoping to, like, steal some things, but I guess that'll wait. Let's have everyone head in.
Better not be
And we'll
cursed.
shut this door.
Anything of use?
Another Githyanki
Still another Githyanki disc.
disc.
I'll see what Lizelle has to say.
Shadowheart.
This way.
Go ahead and lockpick that. I think there might be some other locked items here. Not that, not that.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, a cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself. We're not doing much poisoning. There's the moon lantern.
I'll take that.
A heart.
What's that?
More hearts. Okay, one of these will open the door. I can't remember which one.
Another step forward.
Okay, let's get you guys out here. And then I'll go in and maybe kill myself. We'll see. We'll see. Musty tomes. Balthazar's personal notes. Install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstone, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashed through the above the same hand and fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Okay, so row of books, musty tomes, row of books, poisons, venoms, row of books, galvanic interrogations, conventional medicines. So that one is probably a trap. Okay. And what is it? The conventional medicines, like whenever someone clicks on that, these spikes come up, and that's why he was like, oh, we should put a drain down there. Okay, Shadowheart, we survived. Yeah, I wasn't sure if, like, I thought the room might fill with poison, and the door might shut, so...
Let's pop you open, shall we?
Anything else? No, but I do realize that I do want to switch out a couple of our companions.
Still imprisoned in Moonrise.
Let's get Asterion in here. There's an interaction we can have with him, with one of the vendors. And we'll get Gale over with us as well. Join me, why don't you?
Would that I could.
Take Will's place.
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart, why don't you
Let's see.
buff them, because I think I'm going to kick you out for Asterion. Oh.
I never met a skeleton. Are you...
Looking ahead.
Oh, Arabella's here as well.
Breathe deep
I am not
and
a
move.
skeleton.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Oh, man. Your parents. I found their corpses.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm sorry, Arabella.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Realities of war. Lizelle is inspired. Okay,
I have
Asterion.
something to ask.
Why don't you
Yes.
join us as well?
Well, obviously I would.
Take Shadowheart's place. Lizelle, let's
Can't give up now.
put you down there. And let's go. Okay.
Yes? Yes.
Why don't you
The
take a look at
necromancer
what's
was
going on over
experimenting
here?
on the tadpoles, but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
So he's been breaking moon lanterns and killing pixies.
Ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
You know, Gale thinks he knows better than Mystra. So, let's see. I'm not actually sure what this will do. Craft the Shadow Lantern. What do we need? We need a dead pixie? A Shadow Lantern. Okay, conjure Shadow Lantern Wraith. Interesting. Do we have that ability if we stick this guy on? Can we drop that? Okay, so if we switch to that. Pull an undead creature from the depths of the Shadow Lantern's depraved magic. Okay. Has to be equipped as our weapon. Well, that's very interesting. I guess we'll drop this dead pixie as well. And let's see what goodies we might find in this room.
I must.
Cold Room Chill. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of Encrusted with Frost. That is perfect for having Gale here, because we are doing frosty things on him. Actually, let's send that to Dirge, because we'll probably end up selling it. Gale.
What's on my mind?
If Mystra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that.
Makes sense. Why punish you when she's already given you a death sentence?
True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Not sure I like you using these dark powers. There's something wrong about them.
We're up against the greatest threat Faerun has ever faced. I don't mind getting my hands dirty if it gives us a better chance of surviving.
Refusing to compromise my morals would be a rather selfish thing, given how many lives are at stake. Now Come. Best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
Okay, anything else in here? Goblet with dead tadpoles.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, and bookshelves?
What's hiding here?
Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay, come on, guys. Let's head on out. So, this door is locked. We sent Shadowheart away.
Action, not reaction.
Lizelle, can you make it? Actually, there's something we'll do up here first.
One true way. Let's have a look. Blackets will be done.
Some winged horrors.
Flesh. Flanked flesh. Foot flesh. Silence. We hunger, true soul. The Absolute promised us a feast of corpses, and still we starve.
Absolute owes you nothing. You owe her your faith.
She had it. Until she kept the real feast from us. They dropped corpses down into the tunnels and below the tower. Enough to feed an army of us. If the Absolute will not share her dead flesh, we will tear it from the backs of the living.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Illithid. Wisdom. We're not super wise. Your friends seem faithful enough, so maybe start by feeding on your flesh. Okay, it's 2.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You would never. The feet are mine. No, get away!
Okay, that was handled. Anything interesting on these corpses? I don't think so. Then we can climb down here. Is it just gold? Looks like it. Okay. Back to where we came from, Lizelle. And then we'll continue on. We'll go down here and we'll jump over here. If we can't jump, we'll Misty Step. And then we should be able to get into this door and unlock the door that we're waiting at.
Assume nothing. Assume nothing.
Githyankies have crazy, crazy jumps. We also have our psionic jump.
Action, not reaction.
Now got like a little throne on this balcony overlooking I don't know what. It's shrouded in mist. Oh. You are not who I wanted.
Without delay.
Okay, this is the door that I want to go through.
Even stripped of flesh, the Warhound is formidable. Spectral eyes meet yours as it growls a challenge. And then it hesitates, gleaming muzzle sampling your scent as if in recognition.
Intimidation? Sure. Give the creature a snarl of your own. Not quite, Lizelle. There we go.
This is not a creature easily cowed, but something in your display gives it pause. The growl withers to a whimper, and the hound turns away, sheepish.
Of course, she would growl at a dog and get it to go away. Okay, so there's a lever that'll unlock the door. And we're all back together. So there's a couple rooms here that we will loot. There is one thing that we do have to fight, though. I assume this is like... Well, like this is like Ketheric's room and office, and then this adjacent will be for one of his children. Lizelle, check this chest out. Okay.
Shall we cut and run? Let's have a little fun.
Why don't you dread ambush her? And I guess more stabbies.
Never a dull moment. Creator, destroyer.
Okay. Well, we'll loot all the things, and then I'll show you if we get anything interesting. So this is the cape that we got from Balthazar's room. We also got this Spine Shutter amulet. When the wearer deals damage with a ranged spell attack, inflict 2 reverberation upon the target. We have Will with the reverberation gloves, so this will complement that. We'll have him wear that. And then we got this cloak of elemental absorption. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you. Who can we toss that on? Okay, you're wearing our Deathstalker mantle. Why don't we go ahead and we'll give this to Will as well, because I don't think he has a cloak, and he's in the party more frequently than these folks are. We're going to head back, and we'll go downstairs, actually. Let's see. Did we looted, like, pretty much everything in here. I'm weary to touch anything on that bookshelf, though.
All right. What now?
Okay, she's not here. Can we just, like, steal stuff? Okay. That eye is kind of wandering around, though. Around the corner. Okay, none of this stuff is marked as stealing, so we will happily go through it. What is marked as stealing? No word from Balthazar. Missive from Ketheric. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. Little gift. Okay, let's read some of these notes. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the Chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred. Okay, so this is just them blaming each other. Marcus, okay, this is do not squander it. We killed Marcus. That might be like them talking about giving him that little gift. Okay.
Let's see.
Well, back downstairs are all the vendors. And for whatever reason, Zarel is stuck down there too. I might just like long rest just to see if she'll like move positions. Because there's a conversation we can have with her to unlock better items on the quartermaster here. We'll see if we can have that conversation with her here.
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery, which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
I had a few more questions about the mission.
Oh, good. I love answering questions.
I need an idea of what to do next.
Have I not been clear? Find Balthazar, and more importantly, the relic he holds. Neither of which, you'll notice, are here.
Okay. Yeah, that's just like circular conversation. Well, we can pop over this way. And this vendor actually has some pretty interesting items. I'm not concerned with any of this stuff.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
I'm listening.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what kind of potion is this exactly?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
He does what I tell him, if that's what you mean.
As it should be.
Astarion does not
Do you
like
have a name,
that.
Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
The potion sounds useful. Just bite her.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
Don't be dramatic. It's just a bite. One nip and you're done.
Easy for you to say. You won't have to taste whatever sludge is in those veins.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
Okay, so we got this elixir of half-orcish fury. So this is the one she made from my blood. When you're downed before your next long rest, you instead drop to 1 hit point, thanks to the relentlessness will roiling in your veins. And then this is the potion of everlasting vigor. Permanently increase your strength by 2. So we'll probably end up giving that to Karlach or Lizelle. We can have other potions created, so we could have Gale talk to her and give her blood. We could have Lizelle give her blood. We'll probably do all of that just to see what they are. But before we do that, let's go ahead and show me your stock. Okay, so let's sell our wares. And that's what we just took off of Gale. Circle of Hunting. You gain 1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark. Could be good for Shadowheart. It's fairly inexpensive. It's only 400 or 500 gold. Thunderous Acuity. When the wearer deals thunder damage, they gain Arcane Acuity. We aren't really doing too much thunder damage. Robes of Exquisite Focus. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. Definitely want that. That's the Poison Cloak that we just sold. When a creature with reverberation deals damage to the wearer, the creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw or be dazed. It's really cheap. It's 150, so we'll just grab it. We are, with Will, doing reverberation stuff, so maybe we stick that on, I don't know, Lizelle or Karlach, someone on the front line. Risky Attack. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. I think I want that for myself. And Ring of Free Action. You ignore effects of difficult terrain. That's a pretty good ring. We're light on rings. Each time they dash, the wearer gains Arcane Charge for 2 turns. Not too worried about that. What potions do you have? I guess we'll grab this and this. We just spent about 3,000, a little more than 3,000 gold on this one vendor.
Come back.
Thunder Wave. If the wearer, they deal with thunder damage spells, let's go ahead and swap to the Risky Ring. What rings are you guys wearing? I'm not too concerned about you guys right now. And Gale, what robe are you wearing? Grants resistance to cold damage. I'll have to see what Will is wearing, because we might put that on Will.
Light on my feet.
Okay, that's creepy and gross.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
Okay. 'Cause 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 'cause
Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas.
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are.
She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You decide.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Wisdom. Compel the gnolls to pulp their master. Ooh. Oh, nice. I did not expect that.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas, darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that core.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. To your surprise, instead of ravishing you, he grovels with a howl of pining awe.
Lord. Many die.
I'm back. Why, have we met? Okay, so they're friendly with us. They'll fight with us when we assault Moonrise Tower. I have had that happen before, but not that interaction where he called me Lord and said that I was back. Okay, what's out here? Oh, it's just the outside. Let's go this way.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, this is the bugbear
Something's on my mind.
quartermaster. Maybe we have to talk to him before we talk to Zarel.
If you have coin, then show it.
To mock me is to beg for death. You'll never peddle. Don't provoke me. Well,
Bark, bark, like a warg pup you are. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
you want a warrior? Here I am.
Prove it. Who's singing your name?
Fighter persuasion. Check the calluses on my hands. Those come only from a steadfast grip on a weapon.
I'll give you that. Songs lie. Flesh can't. And you look plenty battle-worn. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
Okay. So, we got the discount, but we don't have access to everything. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. You gain 1 bonus to initiative. We'll grab that. Gloves while only holding 1 weapon in your hand. No, probably not. Plate armor. Sword, just a short sword, slicing sword. When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. Maybe for Asterion. 7 to 12. Yeah, for your offhand, it's 300. And we'll get rid of that dagger. Longbow, mace. Grab the multi-shot arrows. And then we still need to figure out how to unlock the rest of his inventory. Roa from the Zentrum hideout, or not from the hideout, but just from the Zentrum, is also here.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
She's pretending to not know me, which is probably for the best, considering I slaughtered the last camp that I saw her in. Okay, we'll grab those. Let's see. Scale mail +2. Sharpened snare cuirass. Not super interested in these things. When the wearer deals thunder damage to a reverberating creature, it becomes dazed unless it succeeds a Constitution saving throw. That could be good for Gale. Armor of Devotion. So this is some paladin armor. Let's take a look here. Recite your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge. Lizelle, how does that compare to what you currently have? You have the adamantite splint armor. We could grab it for, well, oh, it's so expensive. It's 7,000 gold. Never mind. Hammer Thraft. When the wearer jumps, oh, we sold that to you a while back. Draconic Elemental Weapon. Enemies have disadvantage against your dragon. Okay, so this would be for a dragonborn. Firebolts. Yeah, nothing too exciting. This is probably the most exciting thing. And it would probably be like a piece of gear that we just throw on to use the ability, and then we'd throw this back on.
An honor.
Okay, one more room over here. And then the only thing that's left is like the basement, but that's going to be a very involved session down there.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
Is it you?
No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat. You share.
It's very disturbing. But she's not wrong. We did see meat in the tower.
Brothers, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did.
This is what she's talking about.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
And it only gets grosser. Let's see. So, I think that's it for like introductory Moon Tower stuff. I really want to see if we can fix Zarel. So why don't we long rest and see if we can have a chat with her after a little long rest. We don't need to long rest, but it won't hurt to try and fix what's going on with her. Because I would like to see if we can get the extra inventory from the bugbear. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a cinematic. And And we don't need Asterion anymore, so let's get Shadowheart back. Been missing having guidance.
Did you want
Join
some?
me.
It seems like you have amp one.
Okay.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
You know, we're in the middle of the enemy's capital. But sure, I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Sure.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Thank you for sharing with me. I know it can't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Okay. Okay, Shadowheart. Very strange place for some true confession time. Zarel is still here. It's very, very strange.
So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
Okay, what if we try with someone else? Lizelle, you're very charismatic.
I already gave all. So why are you here instead? Oh, good. I love answering questions. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retreat.
Okay, we're failing that insight check.
I already. So why are you here instead? Oh, good. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous.
There we go.
On edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
You don't like talking about the relic. Why is that? Oh. Let's try again. Well, let's...
I don't get anxious, I get impatient. You have your mission.
Okay. We're gonna try with Will, because Will has charisma. We'll see if he can get that insight.
Just what I need.
Roll, though.
In my but thought. And lest we forget, I'd love to join, but red.
Okay, well.
Pride of the gate.
Give it your best shot. Why don't you... I don't know if this will help.
Where am I needed?
I already. So why are you here? Oh, good. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. Have I not been clear?
Oh, we failed it. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to unlock
What am I to do?
So why are you
the
here
other
instead
gear.
of out there looking for him? Oh, good.
Okay, let's go to the bugbear and let's see what is maybe missing.
I need a quick word.
Okay, so this is one of the things that we're missing out on, which would be pretty awesome for our fighter. The other one is the short sword. Deals additional psychic damage whenever the attack is made with advantage, so maybe something for Asterion. I'm not sure if we will be able to get those from him after we, like, fight, so... But we're not going to be able to purchase them from him now.
Sister,
I think that pretty much wraps up, like, what I wanted to get done today. We need to investigate the meat. We need to go down into the prison. Investigating the meat could get us down into the prison.
Of many thoughts, one mind.
But I think we'll do all that tomorrow because the prison could be really involved. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Ooh, wow, I can't talk. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, as always. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.